Hey everyone, it's Valerie of A Sensing Soul, and it's Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Hope you're doing good. I was sitting out here with my dog on my screened in porch, just enjoying some time off work, and all of a sudden I got this very heartfelt message, and I felt like I just had to put it out here, and I don't know why. I just kind of roll with things. But the message is, and it was very emphatic. I'm going to say it the way I heard it in my head. You have got to make yourself a priority. That's the message. And if you want to stay for the other, it's just nonsense. But I had sort of an insane day today. I was on my way to work, and I have a very old car. It's an old 25-year-old car. And I've not had any trouble with it at all until today. And before I pulled out the driveway, I called my car Lucille. I said, Lucille, I said, if you decide you want to retire one day, I said, please do it in my driveway. So I'm on my way to work. It's like tempting the fates. Anyway, it's also like a test. And I do feel like it's a test. And I feel like all of us are being tested in our own story with our own life, what's going on. Different stories. But anyway, this is my story. And so I was on the way to work, and anyway, I was trying to, I was just going up this hill, and then all of a sudden I noticed that there was like no acceleration, like there was no vroom vroom to the car. And so I was halfway up a hill, and there just happened to be a business right there, so I just pulled right into it. I mean, anyway, it was very, very fortunate that there happened to be a business right there. So I pulled in there, and I pulled off, called my boss, told him I was going to be late, didn't know what was going on. He said, let me, where are you? And I'll come look under the hood and see if I can see anything. So anyway, in the meantime, I went to find the owners of the business to let them know why I was hanging out in their parking lot. Front door office was locked. Long story short, I ended up getting back in my car and starting it again. It started working. So I tootled on to work, said, I'm on my way, it's running again. And about a mile down the road, it decided to do the same thing. So I just pulled off the road, turned it off, started it again, went again, and it did it one more time before I actually got to work. So I had to get my car looked at, and it gets more complicated than that and goofier, but my bank account had been frozen because I tried to purchase something from a company that I guess my bank saw as suspicious, so they froze the account. And so I didn't have time in the morning before work, of course, to go get that handled. I was going to do it during lunch. But then when I had the car issue, I took my car to a mechanic that happened to be just down the road and got it there about a mile and a half from my business. And it was somebody at work that knew him and uses him. So I was very fortunate about that. Everything just sort of worked in my favor, but it was like constant testing. And then from there, well, anyway, things just kept working out in my favor. Even everything that I was having to do, it was like I felt like Wonder Woman fending off a bullet, pew, and with the other hand going pew, Anyway, no, this is goofy. But yeah, so I bet you're going through something similar to that you're just being faced with all these little, like, irritating things. They're not huge things. They're lots of irritating things that make you have to do other things that you don't want to have to do. So just thought I'd put it out there, see if anybody out there could relate. If you can, tell us your story in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and y'all have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.